Good morning, dear students and friends. Welcome back to the Prithviraj English Academy. As I hope you are enjoying your holidays, so please utilize this time with me. So in this video, we are going to discussing with that. You know that where series is going on for the social studies for Karnataka State Board. This is a part first geography of 10th standard, chapter number 10, India, geographical position and physical features. So without a delay, let's start the explanation of India, geographical position and the physical features. So here we'll come to know, means this is we can call it as, here we'll come to know that what are the things we are going to come to know. We are going to learn in this chapter. Those are heritage of our country, the origin and background of the word Bharat, India's geographical location, extent, land and water body boundaries and the neighboring countries. India silent features of physical divisions. India physical divisions, mountains, plains and coastal regions. So in this video we will come to know till the neighboring countries. In next video we will come to know after the India silent features of the physical divisions, India physical divisions and mountains, plains and coastal regions we will come to know in a second video. So let's start first about the introduction part about the India. India is always going to call it as a subcontinent. Why? Because diversity in physical features, climate condition, natural vegetations and people, we are going to call it as a subcontinent. Okay, please remember this. Then move to the next. India's position in the world. So what is the position? Means where you are going to locate our India in the world. India will going to consider as a peninsula. Peninsular means what? Approximately India is covered 3 side water bodies and 1 side land. So that's why we are going to call it as a peninsula, and it is located in a South East Asia. Means this is the Asia, and in this one you are in a south, and in the south we have in a eastern side, not a western side. Okay. So the next we are going to call India as means India we are going to call it as India also, and as well as we are going to call it as a Hindustan and Bharat also. So how we got a name India? First we will come to know. So when the Greek came to India, that time because of the Indus river they have started calling us as a, means in place of Sindhu they are going to started us calling it as a Ind, because of the Indus river. Okay. Then after sometimes the Britishers came to India and they started calling us as a India. Then how we got a Hindustan? Because of the Persian means Iran, from the Middle East countries. They came to India and they started calling us as a, in place of Sindhu they are calling us as a Hindu people. They are going to look staying nearby the Sindhu river. At the place of Sindhu they are going to started calling us as a Hindu, and that area, the land is going to call it as a Hindustan. Like that we got a name India and Hindustan. Now move to the Bharat. How we got a name Bharat? Bharat because of that in an ancient time there is an elder son of the Rishabhanatha according to the Puranas of ours. So his son, elder son is called Bharata, who was ruling on us. So that's why we got a name Bharat. And the country Bharat, India, Hindustan is located in a northern hemisphere of the world. Okay, this line is then we are going to call it as a 0 degree. This is equator, we are going to call it. Equator means 0 degree. Here it is. We are going to draw as a means we are going to draw it as a this horizontal line. We are going to divide India into two parts as a south. Below means below of this line we are going to call it as south, and above is going to call it as a north. So India is located in a north of the world. Okay. So I hope you understood this one. Then next is India is very wide in a north side. Okay, here it is a wide in a north side till here. Okay. Then when we will come to the south, this part from here to the Gujarat, South Gujarat to till the south West Bengal, it is there in a triangle shape. Okay, and it will going to end in a Indian Ocean. Okay, it will going to end in a Indian Ocean. Okay. Now move to the size of India. So geographical area. Okay, India is 32 lakh 87,263 square kilometers. It has the area. In short, we can call it as a 32 lakh 87 lakh. And in the world, our position is 7th rank we had according to the geographical area. Percentage wise, 2.4% we have the total area in the world. And in this one, in India, we have the 28 states and 8 union territories are there, and one capital, it is New Delhi. We are going to call it as a National Capital Territory, UCT. And according to the 2011 census, India's total population is 121 crores, means in a percentage wise 17.50% in a world. You have to write this one only. If suppose they may be ask you a question in a 2025 and 26 examination, according to the 2011 census, India's population is 121 crores. You have to write, okay, and percentage wise 17.50%. And our ranking according to the geographical population, our ranking is second largest country, and according to the geographical area, ours is 7th. So first in a population is China, okay. And this whole the India is located in a northern eastern hemisphere, means this is, we come to already came to know that this equator will going to divide world into two part. North, we know that in a north, okay, it is there in a north, and north eastern means how, here one more line will become, that is called the longitude. These are the imaginary line, this is latitude, and here will become 0 degree Mediterranean longitude, that will going to divide world into two part as a west and east. In that, India is there in a eastern part. I hope you understood this point. And one more thing I would like to, means when it will become longitude and latitude, that time I am going to explain you. This is here India's map we had, okay. Then move to the next, means states, 28 states and union territories, and the capital also there here, you can go through it. And few Indian states and union territories have the two capitals here, those are there, you can go through it. Now come to the latitudinal position, means latitude, okay. So India, latitude means what, we will come to know first. Latitude and longitudes, those are the imaginary lines. Horizontal line we will going to call it as a latitudes, and longitude lines are going to drawn on the world map, we are going to call it as a vertical lines, are going to call it as a longitudes, and latitude are horizontal lines. So for example, here it is the world, means globe, okay, on the globe. Here these are going to call it as a vertical lines, these vertical lines are going to call it as a what we are going to call longitudes, and these lines, horizontal lines, those are going to call it as a latitudes, okay. Here it is 0 degree, it is longitude, and here we have the this one, what we are going to call equator is here, okay. So below the equator you have the 90 degrees, means 10, 20, 40, 60, 90 degree, and up also you have the 90 degrees, means total 181 latitudes are there on a world map, means on the globe. And here you have the longitude, 0 longitude. So this side, means western side, you have the 180 degree latitudes, longitudes, and this side eastern side also have the 180 longitudes. From 0 here, means these are going to call it as a eastern longitudes, means eastern longitude these are, and these are going to call it as a western longitudes, and these are going to call it as, above they are going to call it as a north latitudes, and below they are going to call it as a south latitudes. So now come to the here, India extends from 8.4 degree to 37.6 degree in the north latitude, means in the north side our India, here it is in the world in the north side, means above they are going to call it as north latitude, means here it is 0 degree equator, and where the India will going to start now, here this point we will going to consider as a 8 point, what you are going to consider 8.4%, means here it is a 8, and here it will going to start 8, means little above, then here it will going to start, from here it will going to start, and here it will going to end in a 37, 36 is here, 37 it will going to end here. So this is called the north latitude, north latitude it is. Okay, then move to the next what point it is. The total length from Kanyakumari in the south to Ladakh in the north is 3214 kilometers. Here it is. From here Kanyakumari till the here it is in a north it is Ladakh. It is there it is 3214 kilometers that length. Okay. Then when the islands are also taken into the consideration, Indira Point is the Indira Point in the Greater Nicobar Island located at 6.45 degree is the southernmost point, means here it is the islands, here it is islands, and here it becomes the Indira Point here. Okay, here it is 8.4 and here it is 6.45 degree. Okay, so I hope you understood this one. Then move to the means in a contradictory, means in opposite of that, Indira Col of the Ladakh is the northern tip of the India. Indira Point is located here. Indira Point is located. This is Ladakh and Indira Point is located here. Okay, this is the northern most point it is, at tip it is. The Tropic of Cancer or 23.5 north latitude passes through the central part of India. Here it is 23.5, this line 23.5 Tropic of Cancer. Approximately it will going to divide India into two parts, south and north. Okay, this. Okay, I hope you understood this much related to the latitude position. I hope you understood. Now move to the longitude position of India. Longitudinal position. With regard to its longitudinal position, India extends from 68.7 east to 97.25 east longitude. East longitude, how it is named? One more time I am going to explain you this one. Here just move to the here. This line will going to divided world into two parts, means this side will going to consider east longitudes, means 0 it becomes here 0 degree, then 10, 20 like that, 80 are there. So this side those lines are there, no, that vertical lines, those are going to call it as a longitudes. Those are eastern longitudes, and this side they are going to call it as a western, means here India it totally comes in a eastern longitudes. It will going to start by here 68 it will going to start and it will going to end by the 97. Here it is India. Okay, 68 here it is 68.7, 68 is here and here it will going to start. Okay, 68 and it will going to end by the 96 is here, means 97 here it will going to end 97.25 east side it is. That's a eastern longitude. You have to remember this one. Okay, from east to west about it is 2933 kilometers is there. See here, from here to the Gujarat Kutch to till the Arunachal Pradesh, it is the distance it is 2933 kilometers are there. And Indian Standard Time is based on 82.5 east longitude passing through the Prayagraj. Here it is. Yeah, here it is 82.5. It is a 80 and here it is there 82.5. Here this line, the dot is there, this line it is 82.5 and here it is Prayagraj. Okay, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh it will going to pass. Okay, just remember this one, and it will going to consider as a standard timeline of our India. Okay, it is central longitude of the India, which one 82.5 will going to consider as central longitude. Okay, like that. How the latitude Tropic of Cancer will going to consider as a, it will going to divide India into two parts, south and north, and this will going to consider as a east and west. This side is east and this side will going to consider as a west. Okay, and Indian Standard Time also a line also it is going to consider as 82.5 eastern longitude. Now move to the frontitaries means what? A line of border separating the two countries and neighboring countries of India. Okay, India being the peninsula means three side water. Okay, it has both land also and water border also. India has 15,200 kilometer as a land border, means here. Let me clarify you. From here to this area is there, no, this area till the here, till the Jammu and Kashmir, sorry, not Jammu and Kashmir, from here Ladakh to till the Gujarat this side, and from here to till here of West Bengal before the Bay of Bengal reach, these are going to consider as a land area. From here to till here it is 7,000, 7,000, not 7,000, 15,200 kilometers are there as a land border. And then main land of India has the a coastal line of, means coastal line of India, it is 6,100 kilometers, means from here coastal line means this one, this from here it will going to start from the Gujarat and it will going to end in a West Bengal. Okay, this area will going to consider as a 6,100 kilometers. If suppose you are going to add this island also, then plus 6,000 plus 1,000 something, then it will going to consider as a, if you are going to add islands also, then the coastal area of India it is 7,516.60 kilometers it is. Okay, India shares the border, land border with the 7 nations, like 7 nations means here Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, 4, then here it will becomes Myanmar, Bangladesh, okay, these are the countries we have to, and Bhutan is here, 7 countries, okay, as a land border. And remaining 2 countries we are going to share with the water bodies, those are Sri Lanka and Maldives. Okay, here 7 countries, which are those? In a northwest, already we came to know, northwest Afghanistan and Pakistan are there. Then next it is what is that, north, in a north we have the China, here it is China, Nepal and Bhutan is there here. Okay, then next it is in the east side we have the 2 countries, one is Burma and Myanmar and Bangladesh. Here it is Myanmar, one more name is there for this one, Burma, and here it becomes Bangladesh, here it is Bangladesh in the eastern side. Okay, then this one Sri Lanka in the south and Maldives in the southwest are going to consider as a neighboring countries. Here it is Sri Lanka and this side will becomes our Maldives. Maldives will comes to this side, okay, in islands after the Lakshadweep. Okay, so these are the 2 countries we are going to share with them as a water bodies. Okay, I hope you understood this one. Then now move to the this one. What is that? These things we should be know, that means which country will going to share with us a highest border, land border, and which country will going to share with us as a lowest, least. Pakistan it is 3,310 kilometers, Afghanistan only 80 kilometers, means it is the least, and China will going to consider as a 3,917 kilometers, Nepal 1,752, Bhutan 587 kilometers, Myanmar 1,458 kilometers, Bangladesh will going to consider as a highest 4,096 kilometers, and second highest is China, and third is Pakistan. Okay, then fifth one is Nepal, sixth one is Myanmar, and seventh one is Afghanistan, only 80 kilometers. Okay, and total it is 15,200 kilometers as a land border, and these Sri Lanka and Maldives are going to consider as a coastal lines. Okay, these things we should be know, that the boundary line between India and Pakistan will going to call it as a Radcliffe line. Those are going to separate India and Pakistan. Okay, here it is, that line is going to draw, that will going to call it as a what we are going to call it as a Radcliffe. And China, between India and China, the border line, boundary line will going to call it as a McMahon line. And then between Afghanistan and India, that boundary line will going to call it as a Durand line. Okay, these are the lines. So in next video we will come to know about the physical geography, physical features and divisions of India. We will come to know in the next part. So thanks for watching this video, my dears. If you have any doubt, any suggestion, then please comment and make use of this video and share this video among your friends and like and subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.